Hello everybody, welcome back to Jack on a Journey. My name is Jack, and just look at the screen in front of you right now and tell me, please write on a postcard how we only lost 1-0. We wanted the away goal in the semi-final of the Europa League semi-final leg one, and Dortmund demolished us. Absolutely demolished us, and Donnarumma had a game of his life, it seems, and still only got 7.3 because goalkeepers. If we had 4 shots, only 0 on target. They had 27 shots. We got rinsed by Dortmund in this game, and yeah, I just don't understand how we managed to scrape a 1-0 loss out of it. It certainly opens everything up, but I don't think it is. I think our run in the Europa League is probably coming to an end. Injuries, not enough squad depth in terms of good players to come on, just youth players who just quite aren't ready yet. It's hurting us a little bit, and nonetheless, that was the start of 4 games in a week. So we had this game, 2 days rest, Empoli, and then we had, was it 1 day's rest? Can we go back and... So, yeah. So, why is Lazio... Okay. Right, so Dortmund were there, 26, 2 days rest, and then we played Empoli, 1 day rest, and then Lazio, 1 day rest, and then Dortmund. It wouldn't be a problem if we had, good strength and depth, good players to bring in, but because they're youth players, it's not really working out too well. But to be fair, we're still scraping wins somehow. We obviously played the Inter and the Celta Vigo game in the last episode. Both went to penalties. Brilliant. We then played Calgary. Is that how... Cagliari? Calgary? That's a state in America, it's not a town. Cagliari. Beat them 2-0. Pavon and Sivkovic getting the goals in that game. We then got a 1-0 loss in Europa League against Dortmund. And then we won 1-0. Valenta getting a goal against Empoli. We're not dominating teams, we're just scraping results, and I don't know how we're doing it. I honestly don't know, but today is a tough test. Honestly, this is probably going to be our first 2-loss episode in quite a while. I can't really remember our last one, but we're playing second place Lazio in the league, and then Dortmund in the home leg of the semi-final. We are third, 2 points behind Napoli, who are top, so we could concentrate on the league and kind of be like, Dortmund, you go for an Europa League. But because it's a semi-final, why would you do that? Why would you do that? So we have kind of enforced rest for most players in the team because otherwise they'll die of exhaustion in today's game. That's the first game, the Lazio game, and this is the team we're going to go with. Because at the moment we could still win both League and Europa League, but it's a tough ask. You can see here star rating. So we got 1.5 star there, 2 star there, 1.5 star, 2 star. We're having to bring in these players because otherwise people will just die. They'll just die of exhaustion. And you can see he's a wing back, a left wing back naturally. So he's only 1 star in that position. He's only 1 star on the right wing. He's never played for us before. He's still on a youth contract. So yeah, it's just not excellent, but it's what we have to do. It's what we have to do, and this is the team we're going to go with. Donnarumma in goal, Benaloum at left back, McCallie, Wellington, and Sindelar at right back. Sindelar now hasn't got any backup at right back because the other right back got injured. Romagnoli and Ndidi defensive mid, Zivkovic, Scotta, Salakino, and Malaglia up front. So it's, these games are building up because obviously we went through in the Cups and obviously our run in the Europa League. So it's obviously good that we're doing that. And like I said, it wouldn't be an issue if we had a good bench. But it just shows how we're spending so much on wages and yet there's not much outside of the first 11. And that's one thing we have to sort out in the summer. Because I don't want to have to rely on youth every bloody other game because we're playing far too many games kind of thing. Because if we think we're going to get into the Champions League, going to win the Champions League with Milan, that means more games are going to build up in more seasons. So I don't know how that's not. How has that not gone in? I don't know how that's not gone in. They've had 6 shots in the first minute, and 5 of them were in that phase, I think. 3 clear-cut chances in the first minute. Donnarumma, if he's not even on a 7 yet, I don't know what's happened there. This was the league table, isn't it? League table. Yeah, so I don't know what the previous manager was doing in terms of player depth. Clearly relying too much on youth, but that's number one job in the summer. Get rid of old players who are getting paid a crap ton of money, and we've gone 1-0 up. This is what I mean. I don't get it. I just don't quite understand how we're doing this at the moment. It's pretty mental. Saracino, he was our fourth choice striker, I don't know. And he's a striker who's playing on the right wing because we had no one else to play there, and he's just banged with him. Some incredible stuff. Unbelievable, Jeff. We are top of the league because of that, which is pretty mental. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know what the previous manager was doing, like where he was throwing money at, because it's absolutely mental. Scotter on the ball, he's at the post. See hell. So yeah, like I said, number one job, spread the money out of it. Like, yeah, it might mean weakening the first team squad, but I don't mind weakening the first team squad if we're bringing on players of the same calibre to come in. So we might have a 4-star midfielder, bring in 2, 3.5-star midfielders or 3-star midfielders. At least it's the same quality throughout. And not, you got a 4-star midfielder now, but his backup is a 2-star midfielder. Right. Okay, he's probably going to be good, but he's not Serie A top of the table Serie A caliber player. So yeah, just my moaning done about that. Like I said, it's not great, but we seem to be dealing with it somehow. I don't know how. I don't know. Right, let's make some. I'm going to make some early substitutions because I want players to be fit. And it might mean costing the game, but I need players to be fully fit. So I mean, if Sindela gets injured, we are flipped at right back because the other right back got injured in the last game. Literally, we had 4 minutes of added on time and he got injured in the 93rd minute and 58 seconds. Joke, man. Absolute joke, man. We've cleared the ball away. I didn't expect the striker. I don't think the striker's old enough to drink, if I'm honest. I think he's probably still in school and he's just been told, yeah, you're going to be playing in a top of the table clash up front on your own. Nice one. Go for it, mate. Have a good one. It's pretty mental. I think Lazio are going to score here. Great save. Donnarumma's been very good. I know I said in a couple of episodes ago that, if a team came in with like £120 million bids, I'll probably accept it. But if it hasn't been for Donnarumma in the Dortmund game, in these previous games, in this game, we would be nowhere near anywhere. So I just don't understand at the moment. Right, another highlight. Once again, left back. He's probably another one like the striker. Like, oh yeah, top of the table clash. You're at left back, mate. You're a left wing back. You can't play left back, but yeah, go and do a job, mate. It's like, what? Sorry, what? I'm gonna make some substitutions, more substitutions in a minute. But Lazio have got to score soon. Got to score soon. We've managed to block it, and we could be on a counter attack here. Saracino on the ball plays. It's just a hit and hoping that someone runs onto it. No one did. Left back's just showed he's like 12 years old. Missed the ball, and Lazio have scored. Expected. You could see that from a mile away. If we can get a draw out today, I'll be so happy. So happy. Let's make some substitutions. before any players died or something. We're going to have to keep these youngsters on because we need them to play the full game so we can rest other players. Coffee can come on because he's not really a starter, he is a bench player. And we're taking Didi off for Ruben Neves. It's a risky one, but they should still both be okay when it comes to the Dortmund match. Hopefully. Fingers crossed anyway. I don't think we're going to hold out for a draw, are we? No. No, Karla has got the ball. Got the goal. Like I said at the start of the episode, I think it's going to be a 2-loss episode. There's nothing we can really do about it. It's not anything to do with tactics. It's purely games have caught up to us and we have not got the squads for it, which is out of our control. We didn't have much money to spend in the summer, and the money we did have couldn't have bolstered out the squad really. So Scotta on the ball, Sivakovic, Wallace clears it, Coffey's there, and Coffey's buried it for his second goal of the season, and it's 2-2. It baffles my mind how we just managed to get through this. I just don't understand. 5 minutes left. There's another goal in this. There's another goal, and I don't think it's going to come our way. I don't think we're going to have the legs for it. And there is the goal. Vince, that's the Real Madrid kiddie, isn't it? Junior. Let's go back to attacking, shall we? Very attacking for the last 3 minutes. At least we put up a fight. I mean, that's incredible. We're still in with a shot at the title. We just need to get this Europa League game out of the way, get everyone back to full fitness, and then we can have a proper go at the title. There isn't time for a goal. Sivkovic just headed it out. At least we gave them... Stats won't say that, but at least we gave them a go. They didn't have a clear-cut chance for the rest of the game after that first minute. So, I'm going to say unlucky. I'm glad because, the team we had out should have got smashed 4-0 probably. But we managed to scrape a result against a good Lazio side. That's how the league table's looking. Obviously, Napoli have got a game in hand, so if they win, they'll be 65. So I think it's just a case of we've already got Europa League. It'd be great if we can get Champions League. So I don't see us getting a result against Dortmund, especially not how they played in the first leg. That was just absolutely mental. They ripped us apart. Donnarumma was an absolute don in that game. Donnarumma, Don. Yep, you get it. So, yeah, it's a bit... but anything can happen because we're not playing great, but we're playing clinically. And when we're getting chances, we're scoring, which is just, like I said, it baffles me. Absolutely baffles me how this team of youngsters, like especially in that game, team of youngsters are giving Lazio a run for their money, who are top of the league. It's just incredible. Is there a point in having a gap in the middle? We're literally right there. So I don't know what else to speak about, what else to ramble about. I think the other result was Monaco 1, Hertha 1, I think, in the other leg. So it's going to be a tough side either way, but I can't see us getting past Dortmund here. It even says here, Milan up against it ahead of Borussia Dortmund clash. This is the run-in for the league title, Champions League, if you will. It's quite tight, isn't it? We could still finish 7th. They've done very well. Look at their form. It's mental. We could still finish 7th. So we're playing the team in 7th, the team in 5th, the team in 6th, and the team in top. God, our run-ins a bit harsh here. 1-1 in the other leg. I'm not looking forward to this whatsoever. Let's see what Quick Pick has to say for us. I mean, it's a pretty decent side. Is everyone fit? We don't have another right back, so sorry, mate. You're going to have to play. It's going to have to do, isn't it? Scott is dead. It's going to have to do. I mean, a Quick Pick. I'm trusting you on this one. If we win and go through to the final, Quick Pick can pick the rest of my squads. Revenge team talk is perfect. I imagine this is going to go the exact same way as the Lazio game, where it's just all Dortmund, or the first Dortmund game. It's all Dortmund. They'll probably get an early goal, and it would just be like professional performance from them, and they'll go through. We have started the game pretty brightly, to be fair, but we have got a highlight here. Like I said, early goal for Dortmund. That's what I'm predicting. Early goal for Dortmund. Win 2-0 or something. Professional performance. That's what I'm seeing in my. It doesn't help when that happens. Really, that was. Romanoglu, you're one of the players that's going to be sold in the summer, and that's kind of the final nail in the coffin. So we've got to score 3 goals now if we want to go through. I don't see that happening. I don't see that happening whatsoever. We might as well go attack him because it's not great, is it? 3 goals we need against the Dortmund side who dominated us in the last game and are slowly but surely getting into this game as well. But I think he's going to go how I predicted. Early goal for Dortmund, professional performance, see out the victory. 2-0 Dortmund. That's what I said. And I'm pretty sure that's how it's going to go. I think we're going to go into the half 1-0. And can't really do much. But at least we can concentrate on the league, especially with the running we've got, which is just mental. Right, we've got a team talk here. Let's just do the calm, give them a bit of motivation, and then show some passion where they'll probably be frustrated. That's what they were last time. In the last couple of games, I haven't done any shouts because, see, that's how it was. In the Inter Milan game, in the Salta Vigo game, they just wasn't responding to shouts. So I haven't done many shouts in the past couple of games because if they're not responding, what's the point? But we're through it, and if that was Guidey, that's what we've missed is a proper striker, and I can't wait for Guidey to come back, and that's what we need next season: a backup striker that we trust to bring in who can still score goals. But instead we're trusting this guy who I've never heard of. Right, that had some whippage behind it. That free kick, absolute curl over a ball. It's gone up for a corner. Don't see us scoring for this because highlights on Football Manager. We've hit the side netting, fair enough. It looks like at the moment it could be an all-German final, which will be interesting, to say the least. I'm extremely happy that we've got to the semi-final. We've meeting the board expectations. The board are probably extremely happy with us at the moment because we've come in and we've done exactly everything that they've asked us to do, if not more. Wellington's coming to come on to secure the fact that we're not going to do anything. I'm going to bring Scotter on. He's a bit dead, but we might as well bring him on. And Romanoglu can come off because he made the mistake for the first goal, which cost us the tie. Really, can't really complain really because once again, like Dortmund's a very good side, and we've not embarrassed ourselves with like tired players, young players, which is good. It's good for the future, I guess. All these young players are getting game time, so that'll help their potential, and we're not getting embarrassed. We're not getting beaten. I would have taken a 2-0 loss against Dortmund, if I'm honest. If we weren't having so many games coming up, like because of cup runs and whatnot, I probably would have liked to at least get a goal. But we've managed to get to the semi-finals. We've not embarrassed ourselves whatsoever, and no one can complain. no one can complain. Full time, we are out of the Europa League. I was thinking, those 2 extra times we had in the last episode has not helped anyone. I can't fault anyone's performance. Let's go have a rest. Look at this. This is like a mental gap. 5-day gap between games. Mental. Absolutely mental. We're getting a full German final. Hertha Berlin versus Borussia Dortmund. £2.15 million, which won't even put us back in the black now. 3 million. I don't know what... It's a weird feeling, because obviously I'm upset that we got knocked out and we've lost 2 games in this episode, but once again, we've not embarrassed ourselves, which is fantastic. Right, next episode will be not this game, the game against 20th. We're going to just do all the big 4 games, the last 4 games of the season, because we're still in with a fight. So we'll do this one offline. Next episode will be Salernitana. I must admit, I've never heard of them. So they're Serie B sides. They've got a Welsh guy in their team. That's nice. So they're a mid-table Serie B side in real life, by the looks of it. They came up. They've been a bit of a yo-yo side, and then this season they've just managed to fly up and be quite a decent side. So fair play to them. That will be that episode with Inter, another Milan derby, and then Atalanta and Napoli. It's a tough running, to say the least. It's a tough running. Minimal Champions League. We've got Europa League, so it doesn't really matter, but we want Champions League, of course. If you did like that, please leave a like on the episode. Please subscribe if you are new around here, or you have not done so already. And I shall see you for the last 4 games of the season. Thank you very much for watching.